Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over a medium database question that I just solved on my own. So I'm really glad about this and I'm happy that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any assistance. So let me show you how I did it. This one is called odd and even transactions. So basically you write a solution to find the sum of amounts for odd and even transaction for each day. So if there are none, then fill that in as 0, pretty straightforward. Basically, let's get each date and let's get for each date the odd and the even sum. Okay, so let's call this dates. Let's loop through transactions. Transaction date. Okay, so now let's say cur is t. This is a date time, so split it and get index 0. So then if you print cur, you just get the date itself. Cool. So now we can just add this to our hash set, and that gives us all the dates we need. So now we can look at the amount. So if transactions of amount of I is odd, then let's have two dictionaries, one for evens and one for odds. And let's say OD of cur plus equals to that amount, because this is an odd number of transactions. We're looking at each amount separately to determine if it's even or odd. Otherwise, ED of cur plus equals to transactions amount of I. Okay, so now, okay, so this is supposed to be ED, OD. Cool, let's print ED and OD. Okay, so that looks correct, except you can see that the OD dictionary does not have all the keys we need, so that's why we use this set. So for D and dates, again, if D is not a key in OD, then just set it equal to 0, because it says that right in the instructions here. If no odd or even transaction for that specific date, display it as 0. Same for ED. Cool. So now we can gather our results. So basically we know D is going to be their dictionary. So for D in dates, so we know that's going to be the key in both dictionaries. They have to exist in both because of this loop. So we're obviously going to append the key itself, and then the odd sum, so OD of D, and then the even sum, ED of D. Okay, and then also we want to sort answer by the transaction date, because it says that right here in ascending order. Okay, so let's print answer. Cool, so that looks correct. It lines up. So now we just have to make 3 columns, make an empty data frame, and return that data frame after setting all the columns in that data frame to these 3 lists. So let's go ahead and append A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, data frame, transaction date, odd sum, and even sum. Cool. And now let's return the result. Let's run this. Okay, submit it. And there you go, passes all test cases. So again, I'm really glad that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any help and solve it on my own. So also the runtime and memory are pretty good, which is quite rare for solutions that I come up with by myself. So I'm pretty happy about that as well. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.